America, the land of part-time employment, and the trend is getting worse as per this data. Today, I read an article on CNN Business written by Brian Mina titled, U.S. Employers Want More Part-Time Workers. Here's what that means. The author referenced the job site Indeed. A recent analysis revealed that demand for full-time workers has been flat from January 2022 to May of this year. But here's what is interesting. Advertisements for part-time gigs were up about 10% over the same time period. The author went on to reference Labor Department data, which revealed that part-time employment was up 8.9% in May from January 2022, compared to a 1.5% increase of full-time employment during the same period. Here are my thoughts. This is not good news. We don't need a nation of part-time workers. I regularly read articles about people working multiple part-time jobs who are struggling financially. Some of these people are working incredibly hard, but they are still spinning their wheels. Some of these people work for companies that report record profits. One way they do that is by keeping their labor costs as low as possible. I really could see this trend accelerate in the future. However, this does not come without risks. I'll share an example with you. A friend of mine was once the department chair at a community college. He only had a couple of full-time faculty. This community college liked to hire part-time faculty to teach in the evening after they got done with their day jobs. They didn't pay the part-time faculty much, but students still paid a lot of money in tuition. The community college generated a lot of profit with this model. My friend said it was a nightmare dealing with all of these part-time adjunct faculty. Many would call in sick, and there was no one to teach the classes at night. He had to post a sign on the door that the faculty were out sick. The students who commuted to the community college at night were often not very happy about this. Some of the part-time faculty didn't do a great job teaching, and they didn't care because the job didn't matter. They had a full-time job that they took seriously. They were just doing this part-time job at night to make some extra money. Some of these part-time faculty would only keep students in the classroom for half the time that they were supposed to. They wanted to get home to their families as early as possible, and I guess they figured the students wouldn't mind either. While this community college made a lot of money, the students ultimately suffered. I'm sure the reputation of the community college may have also suffered. In the long run, this institution may have been better off hiring full-time faculty who would have taken their jobs seriously and worked harder to deliver quality instruction to the students. I'm sure some of you watching this video may work for a company that employs part-time workers or 1099 subcontractors who may not care about the best interest of the organization. Some just want the paycheck and do as little as they can get away with. In my opinion, armies of part-time workers may not be great for companies in the long run. I also worry about the countless Americans who don't have a full-time job and are scraping by working multiple part-time jobs. Our government should want a thrifty working class that is financially secure. In my opinion, this would be good for America. Our government should want strong communities with people who can afford to give back because their financial needs are being met. Now, some of you might wonder what industries were most likely to advertise part-time work as of May. These industries include beauty and wellness, personal care and home health, retail, food preparation and service, and sports. When you think of a global superpower like America, do those types of industries come to mind? I'm not saying those aren't important industries, and the people who work in those areas often serve humanity and do jobs that are not fun at times. My point is, we once had industries here in America that were the envy of the world. We were a manufacturing powerhouse. Times have certainly changed in our country, and not for the better in my opinion. But what do I know? I'm just some guy on YouTube. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Here is some news that may frustrate you. I read an article on foxbusiness.com written by Andrea Vasciano titled, Price of Postage Stamps to be Raised Soon, Despite Recent Increase. According to the author, the U.S. Postal Service is expected to raise the price of its postage stamps again, which would be the second time in 2024. Starting on July 14th, A first-class mail forever stamp will reportedly cost 73 cents each, which is a 5% jump from its current price of 68 cents. Back in January of 2023, stamps cost 63 cents each. They increased to 66 cents in July of 2023 and then to 68 cents in January of 2024. And now they are reportedly going up to 73 cents on July 14th. Well, my friends, this is another example of inflation here in America. I'm curious if any of your salaries have increased at these same percentages during these time frames. Many people are not seeing their wages keep pace with inflation, which is why life is getting tough for everyday Americans. There are the haves and the have-nots here in America. People who own assets have often seen those rise in value in the past several years. Many are wealthier than ever. On the flip side of the coin, the working poor struggle to survive. Everything in life costs more, and some can only find part-time work, as I discussed earlier today. This is America in 2024. Instead of the land of the free and the home of the brave, we are the land of the credit card and the home of the heavily indebted. It's not just stamps that are going up in 2024. I read an article on Yahoo Finance put out by Go Banking Rates and written by Chauncey Maddox, titled, "Why Car Payments Are Skyrocketing in 2024." The author referenced CNBC as reporting the average car payment grew from $535 in May of 2019 to $760 in May of 2024, which is a 40% increase. This is due to a steady rise in vehicle costs, with some popular models seeing an average increase of 19% or more within the past 5 years. The author also referenced rising interest rates. Here are my thoughts. It's tough out there for people who need to buy a car. I'm not talking about people who want a new car. I'm talking about people who really need to buy a car for basic transportation. It's getting hard to find a basic affordable car these days. Good luck. New cars are astronomically expensive. Used cars aren't much better. It's depressing to see the prices that dealers are asking for worn-out used cars. A lot of people don't take care of their cars anymore. I've seen some real junk on used dealer lots. But hey, the good news is you can get a longer car loan to help you get a more manageable payment. I hope you realize I'm being sarcastic. I'm not a fan of getting a car loan, and I'm certainly not a fan of stretching one out as far as possible. All you are doing is making financial institutions wealthier. I wish automakers would get back to basics and build some inexpensive, reliable vehicles without all of the gizmos. Yes, many people like all the electronic toys in modern vehicles, but some people should be spending less money on a car so they have money left over each month to pay off other debts and contribute to retirement. That is often not happening because people want the nicest vehicle that they can qualify for. I sold cars decades ago. Most people didn't care about what kind of deal they were getting. They just wanted to know if they could qualify for the loan and afford the payment. This really clued me into how a lot of people think. It is truly sad. Many people make terrible choices that have future ramifications. I'm curious, do you know people like this? If so, tell me about them in the comment section below. Please keep in mind that everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only, and nothing in this video is financial advice or advice of any kind. If you need advice, seek advice from a qualified professional in good standing who puts your interests first and foremost. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. Please also consider sharing this video with your friends. I want to extend a special thanks to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I want to also thank all of my channel members. If you would like to become a channel member, there is a link in the description beneath this video. You can read more about the different membership levels. Please also check out some of the great books that I suggest you consider reading in the description below. I've included Amazon affiliate links to these books. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Stay healthy and wealthy. I'll see everyone in the next video.